The monster kept gnawing on the stones, then collected them and stacked them into a strangely shaped tower. No one knew why it was doing this. Fawn was really curious about its behavior. She noticed the monster was limping. It turned out there was a thorn stuck in its foot. After the monster left, Fawn quietly followed it, wanting to help pull out the thorn. While the monster was asleep in its cave, she flew over to its side, trying to pull out the thorn. The pain instantly woke up the monster, which glared angrily at Fawn.
What to do? What to do? Play dead! No, freeze! No, the opposite! Make myself look big!
With a loud roar, the monster blew Fawn out of the cave. Even though it was dangerous, Fawn refused to give up. She knew the monster liked collecting stones, so she tied a rock with vines to catch its attention. At first, the monster was wary, but when it cautiously approached the stone, Fawn triggered a mechanism that hung the stone in the tree. The monster jumped up and bit down on the stone. Fawn took the chance to fly over and finally removed the thorn, but the falling stone trapped her. No matter how hard she tried, she couldn't escape.
Wait! I was only trying to help!
Actually, the monster just wanted to take the rock. Then, the monster licked its paw and found the pain was gone. But instead of thanking Fawn, it coldly turned and walked away. Fawn was about to go home, but her curiosity got the better of her. She wanted to understand why the monster kept collecting stones, even though it was hurt. Then the monster chewed up some aloe vera, spit it onto the stones, before piling up more stones on top. Fawn carefully recorded its every move, but the monster clearly didn't want to be disturbed. To gain the monster's trust, Fawn made herself a garment using its fur. But even then, the monster still ignored her, and even destroyed her sleeping spot. The stones she had carefully collected were mercilessly knocked away by the monster. Just then, the fairy dust scattered from Fawn's body caught the monster's attention. For the first time, it approached her on its own. Seeing the floating fairy dust, it was delighted. Fawn tried using the fairy dust to help the monster pile the stones, and this time, the monster didn't turn her down. When the monster saw the new bed Fawn built, it even went around the side on his own accord. Clearly, it had accepted Fawn. The next morning, the monster woke Fawn up. She opened her eyes and saw that the monster had already finished building the tower. What was the tower for? Just as she was about to check, the monster stopped her. At night, the monster finished building the final tower. Under the beautiful night sky, Fawn leaned against the monster's nose and fell asleep peacefully. Suddenly, a shooting star streaked across the sky, and green mist rose in the distance. At the same time, the monster's eyes changed. The next morning, Fawn found the monster was gone. She called her friend Tink to help look for it. Later, Tink found the monster in the icy forest, but it knocked Tink out with its tail. By the time Fawn arrived,
What did you do?
right then, a bolt of lightning struck the tower. The monster's head grew 2 horns, and it let out an angry roar before suddenly disappearing. Seeing that Tink had been hurt because of her, Fawn started to believe the monster was evil. But when she saw the monster acting so tame, her feelings began to waver. Suddenly, a giant net fell from the sky, trapping the monster. It turned out, Fawn had told the forest guard team about the monster. The monster struggled desperately in the net. It looked at Fawn in pain before collapsing to the ground.